Rebound taken away by Lincoln. Throws it out and taken away from them now quickly down to Lincoln. He goes after the jam! It's time to line them up, tip it off, and get it on. It's basketball action. Monday's going to drive down, get to Miller. Miller for three! Yes, that's a buzzer! Congratulations on this season opening win, and looking forward to seeing you next Tuesday night. 3.8 seconds to go. 56. Don't go anywhere, folks. And he'll pick up Bush at the buzzer! It's good! Clark Range wins! I'm Gary Clark. See you at the game.
Confidence, the one word you have to have when you choose a pharmacy. And Clark Range Drug Center has worked hard to earn yours. Whether filling a prescription or giving advice on non-prescription medicine or health and beauty aids, Clark Range Drug Center is the place to go for expert advice. Clark Range Drug Center, always earning your confidence.
Pumpkin kisses and harvest wishes that you have a comfortable fall season. Ensure your comfort this year by getting your fall maintenance schedule with Condition Heating and Cooling. When you sign up for a year maintenance plan with us, you'll earn rewards with our new Eco Platinum Rewards program. We want all our customers to know how much we appreciate them by giving back something for their loyalty. Gain credit dollars each year you renew, along with some free items along the way. Hurry and book your spot today. Call Condition Heating and Cooling for more information to schedule your maintenance.
Ventures Farmers Co-op, a proud supporter of York Dragon and Clark Range Buffalo basketball. Co-op, in business since 1945, knows teamwork is important for success. From the first game to the last, work hard, play hard. It's a team effort. Have a safe and successful season from the folks at Ventures Farmers Co-op, located just 2 miles south of Jamestown, serving this area with quality products for farm, home, lawn, and garden.
Whether you're competing on the athletic field or working hard in the classroom, remember you have the support of First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. We're behind you 100% of the way. Good luck to all the area teams. Play tough and play fair. And remember, when it comes to helping you with your banking needs, we're First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And now over.
This year, maybe more than ever before, Hall Family Pharmacy wants to encourage you to shop locally. Your local small businesses need your support. The Hall Family Pharmacy Holiday Open House will be at both our Jamestown and Clark Range locations on Friday, November 27th from 8 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. and on Saturday, November 28th in Jamestown from 8 to 4. We will have fresh Ralph's Donuts, cookies and hot cocoa, and more, plus tons of shop small deals that you won't want to miss. So mark your calendar for the Hall Family Pharmacy Holiday Open House on Black Friday and Shop Small Saturday.
The Gary Maxwell Insurance Office offering area insurance is located at 300 West Central Avenue in Jamestown. Get a free quote for your home, auto, life, or business with no obligation to buy. Call 879-1251. Shane Beatty, Katie Cooper, Tammy Robbins, and Brad Rains agents, along with Jeff Robbins, manager, will be happy to assist you. That's Gary Maxwell Insurance, located 300 West Central Avenue with locations in Livingston, Cookeville, and Gainsboro.
To 5, if I'm not mistaken, should be the score. As they're working on it, and that gives me a chance to catch up a little bit from all the problems we had at the beginning with. Let's see us. Now with the ball, York with the basketball, trailing by a dozen. Johnson with it left side. Johnson looking inside, goes underneath to Beatty. Beatty spins, puts it up, no good. Rebound, Reagan. Good job by the Rock on that one. Gives it over this time to Smith. Smith back out front now to Johnson. Johnson left side to Beatty, off to Smith. Smith going to drive in the lane, takes it in, and gives it out for Reagan. Reagan will drive the lane, puts up the little jumper, and she had partially blocked. Looked like she may have got hacked on that one, but no call. Down to 2:20 to go in the first quarter. It was the end of the first quarter. They just lost everything, and now it's down to 2:20. Now it's going to be knocked out of bounds, and it'll be off of York. Reagan had the rebound, but went down and knocked it off her hand out of bounds. So the Lady Cavaliers with the basketball. They'll walk it up. Driving is Gillies. Gillies going to send it over this time to Webb. Webb with the basketball. Cross court's it now to the other Gillies. Off to Graves. Back over to Gillies. Gillies with the ball. Gillies going to drive against Millie Hull. Can't get to go. Rebound, though, pulled away by number 1, Webb. And now out quickly, firing up Shipman for a 3-ball. Shipman's got 6 in the first quarter. And Shipman drains it. Now driving and putting up the runner is good. And it looks like Johnson's going to get her first 2 of the ball game. Johnson's going to pick up a couple. She'll have the bonus, the and 1, as Gallagher and the other Gillies get ready to come back in. Free throw is no good. She misses the natural 3, and here come the Lady Cavaliers leading by 13. Front court, it'll be Graves with the basketball. Graves working it. Graves gives it over this time to Gillies, back to Graves. Graves with the basketball. Graves looking to drive all the way and puts it up with a offhand, can't get it to go. Rebound taken away. Shipman comes up, it kicks it out front now to Maynard. Maynard with the ball. Maynard will back it out, reset it. Maynard with the basketball. Maynard drives down, gives it over to Shipman for a long 3. Good, and Shipman in fuego early. She's got 9 in the quarter, and we got 50 seconds to go, and it's 23-7 Cookeville. York with the basketball. Out front, Johnson. Johnson gives it over to Smith. Smith looking to drive, gives it up now to Lefevue. Lefevue with the basketball. Lefevue working out front, looking to make a move, drives down, now spins in the lane, spins into a double team, has it stolen. Taken away this time by Shipman. Shipman with the steal, and here comes the Lady Cavaliers. Cavaliers with the basketball. Out front is number 2, Maynard. Maynard with the basketball. They'll work it over this time to Webb. Webb out of the lane, drive, gets off to Shipman. We'll just drill another 3-ball. Olivia Shipman almost automatic now. A long shot. The buzzer rims out for Johnson, and that'll be the end of 1. End of 1. It is Cookeville 26, York 7. Like a great sports team needs a great captain to lead them, a county needs a great executive to move it forward, and Fentress County has it in Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy believes in this county and its endless possibilities. So for great sports and a great county, be like County Executive Jimmy Johnson and back Fentress County all the way.
State Representative John Mark Wendell is happy to be a supporter of the Fentress County sports programs. Participating in sports enables our young people to learn responsibility, teamwork, and sportsmanship, as well as promoting physical fitness. Also, John Mark Wendell is grateful for the opportunity to serve as your state representative and encourages you to contact him or his staff anytime that he can be of assistance. The very best to the Fentress County sports teams for a successful season is the message from State Representative John Mark Wendell.
And back here where York Lady Cavaliers will have the basketball to start quarter number 2. Into the front court, and comes number 12. And that number 12 is Jordan Gillies. Gillies had the hot hand early, then turned it over to Shipman, who's just been red on now. Driving in and hitting is Gallagher. Cassie Gallagher with 2, and York up now are now trailing 28-7. Driving in is Lefevue, and Lefevue's going to be tied up. Good hands by Graves. Lefevue made the spin and right into a turnaround where they had a defender waiting on her. And it will be worked in this time. Down the corner to Smith. Sage for a three. No good. Long rebound pulled away by Graves. Graves going to bring it on the run. Graves with the basketball into front court. Holds up. Graves working out front. Graves with the basketball. Drives all the way and lays it up and in. Graves with the quick move down the lane gets the layup. And it's now a 30-7 ball game. York with the basketball. Johnson working out front. Johnson left side to Smith. Sage drives down, puts up the fall away way off the mark. Rebound brought down this time by Shipman. Shipman with the basketball. Shipman going to drive. Backs it out, gives it over to Gillies. Now driving underneath his number 12, gives it over to Gallagher, who lays it up and in. Pretty pass that time from Gillies to Gallagher, and Gallagher's got two more. And Cookeville starting to get some more kids. Cunningham and Love getting ready to come in the ball game. Now quickly firing up will be Lefevue, no good. Long rebound pulled down by Shipman. Shipman, long pass out to Gillies. Gillies lays it up and in. That was Bailey Gilly with two. Got the easy layup. Good pass on the lead pass on that one from the far end of the court. Patton getting ready to check in for York. Driving, putting it up. Johnson, no good. Tipped up and almost tipped in by Cookeville. And now Beatty takes the board, kicks it out to Sage, and Sage will drill the three ball. Sage with a big basket. Stops the bleeding for York as they now trail by 24. Quickly, nobody gets Gallagher. Gallagher was all alone underneath the basket for an easy deuce. And we got a timeout called by York. Timeout on the floor. 5:38 left to go here in quarter number 2. It's a 26-point Cookeville lead.
At MetaThrift Pharmacy, we have been here for you for 77 years. Why? Because we focus on one thing, pharmacy. Our pharmacy services include once-monthly medication pickup, MedPack strip packaging, drive-through window, free delivery, vaccinations, and one-on-one personal service.
When it comes to watching sports, there's no telling what you'll hear.
No!
But when you order Pizza Hut for the game, you know exactly what you'll hear.
What the? Oh, that looks fantastic.
Your favorite pizza.
Ooh.
Those awesome wings.
What?
Plus sides and desserts.
Yeah.
All waiting at pizzahut.com. So order now, because no one out-pizzas the Hut.
Huh. What game?
Product availability, prices, participation, delivery areas, and charges and minimum purchase required for delivery may vary. Delivery charge is not a driver tip.
Here we go. York with the basketballs. We're back underway now, trailing 36-10. It's Johnson driving down. She'll take it up strong. Can't get it to go. Rebound fall for Hull. Had it for Mick. Beatty will come up with Gabby will stick it home. Good job by Gabby to get the ball ticket and stick it home. And it's back now to a 24-point ball game. Quickly into front court comes Gillies. Gillies going to give it over now to number 11. And number 11 is, I believe, Love. Alyssa Love. And she'll dump it off number 14. Can't get the shot to drop. And it's down the floor coming away with it, Millie Hull. Hull comes away with the loose ball. Here comes York with the basketball. Into front court comes Johnson. She'll stop. She'll pop. No good. Long rebound taken away by Gillies. Gillies going to get it out. Good job by her to get it out to Shipman. Shipman with the basketball. Drives down, puts it up. No good. And on the rebound, we're going to have a jump ball. And it goes to Cookeville on the alternating possession. Let's see, Cunningham come in. Shaylin Cunningham come in as well. That was number 14. As Shipman looks to bring it in. Shipman got to get it in. Lobs it in to Cunningham. Cunningham back to Shipman. Shipman will step back, drill a three.
Shipman with another 3 ball, and it's just quickly up the other way. It's knocked away, tried to get quickly to Reagan, but back in good defense was Gallagher. They'll work it up quickly to Gillies. Gillies out front to Shipman, wide open again, boom. And it's a 42-12 ball game, a 30-point lead now for the Lady Cavaliers. 4 minutes left to go in the first half, and York with the basketball. Johnson looking for some kind of room. Drops it down low to Reagan. Reagan back out to Smith. Sage with the ball. Sage going to drive the baseline, puts up the runner, no good. Rebound Reagan, back out to Patton, winds up for a 3. Lacey can't get it to go. Rebound pulled by Cookeville. In the front court will come the Lady Cavaliers. It's Graves, not Graves, but Gallagher with the basketball. Over to Love. Love now off to Cunningham. Cunningham's going to drive and lay it up, no good. Rebound taken away by Reagan. Reagan with the board, and here come the Lady Dragons trailing 42-12. Johnson with the basketball over to Smith. Sage going to drive down the right side, backs it up, gives it back up to Johnson. Johnson with the basketball. Johnson fires up the 3, good, and a big basket from Haley Johnson. She's got a nickel on the night. Back the other way will come Gallagher. Gallagher gives it off to Gillies. Back out to Gallagher for a 3, no good. Rebound pulled by Sage Smith. Sage will bring it up. Sage into front court. Sage to the right side. Sage going to work it out front. Loose handle, gets it now out to Patton. Patton with the ball. Lacey looking for somebody, gives it over to Johnson. Johnson going to drive the lane, dumps it out to Hull. Now off to Smith. Sage will drive all the way and lay it up, no good. Rebound taken away by Cunningham. Cunningham, long pass up to Gallagher, who's got the layup. And they are just beating York up and down the floor at this point, as now it's a 44-15 ball game. Beatty getting ready to check back in. Johnson trying to drive, puts up the runner, good. Johnson trying to keep York in this one. As with the basketball now is Gillies. Gillies gives it over this time to Shipman. Shipman with the ball. Shipman drives around front, gives it over to Cunningham. Cunningham back off now to Gillies. We've got 1:50 left to go here in the second quarter. Head toward halftime of this one. Cookeville in command easily. And now Gillies going to make a move against the rock, lays it up and in. Jordan Gillies with 2 more, kind of Jordan-esque on that one for the finger roll. It's back to a 29-point lead now for Cookeville High School. Johnson with the ball, gives it over to Smith. Smith looking to drive, drives in, pulls up, gives it off to Johnson. Johnson with the basketball, drives down, holds up, kicks it back out front to Reagan. Reagan will drive through, has it stolen. Take away, but knocked away by the Lady Dragons, but back the other way will come Love with it, and she'll lay it up and in. Alyssa Love with 2 more. And it's now a 31-point lead for Cumberland County with 60 seconds to go in the first half. York with the ball. Johnson going to fire the 3. No good. Rebound tipped around, and it'll be Shipman taking the board. Shipman with the basketball will walk it up, and they may go for the last shot and work it till halftime of this one. As they'll go over to Gillies. Jordan Gillies with the basketball. Jordan Gillies working out front. Jordan backs it up. Now Gillies going to make a move against Hull. Drives, goes off the glass, no good. Rebound taken away from Gallagher by Patton, and Patton's going to bring it on the run. Lacey into front court. Lacey going to lob it up. Knocked away, stolen by Gallagher. She'll put it up at the buzzer. Actually put it up with 20 seconds left to go. Not sure what Gallagher thought the time was on the clock, but she fired that one from the backcourt. And now driving, and we're going to have a foul on number 11, Love. Alyssa Love will pick up the foul. And that time Gallagher got the ball, and she had a step on everybody, but evidently thought time was running out, so she launched it from three-quarter court. Missed everything, and then York comes back the other way, and now it's going to be Sage Smith at the line hitting the front end of it. We'll have 1 more. Coming in number 40, that is Sissom in the ball game. Maynard checks back in as Sage hits both ends of it. 12 seconds left to go. Shipman will get the basketball. Got to bring it on. She's taking her own sweet time. They get down to 7 seconds with it now. Maynard. Maynard drives in, gives it off to Webb. Webb all the way in, bounces off the player, puts it up. Rebound taken away by Reagan, and we're through the first half. Halftime of this one, it is the Lady Cavaliers of Cookeville High School 48, York 19. Back in a moment.
Quality workmanship and exceptional customer service have defined Southeastern Drywall and Construction of Jamestown. From custom-built homes, residential construction, remodeling to commercial construction, Southeastern Drywall and Construction is dedicated to providing the best quality at reasonable prices. We're also looking for good carpenters. Call Southeastern Drywall and Construction at 931-267-5435, a proud supporter of sports and education in our area.
This is David Price, your Twin Lakes Business Solutions consultant. When it comes to your business, you need technology that supports your productivity and performance goals. With Twin Lakes Advanced Business Services, award-winning fiber broadband network, and fully customizable business solutions, you have the capacity to enhance your business. Twin Lakes offers solutions such as broadband speeds up to 1 gig, Metro Ethernet, SIP trunks, phone systems, enhanced voicemail, conferencing services, and more. Transform your business this holiday season with Twin Lakes. For information, call us at 931-476-2151 or visit twinlakes.net.
Confidence, the one word you have to have when you choose a pharmacy. And Clark Range Drug Center has worked hard to earn yours. Whether filling a prescription or giving advice on non-prescription medicine or health and beauty aids, Clark Range Drug Center is the place to go for expert advice. Clark Range Drug Center, always earning your confidence.
Ventures Farmers Co-op, a proud supporter of York Dragon and Clark Range Buffalo basketball. Co-op, in business since 1945, knows teamwork is important for success. From the first game to the last, work hard, play hard. It's a team effort. Have a safe and successful season from the folks at Ventures Farmers Co-op, located just 2 miles south of Jamestown, serving this area with quality products for farm, home, lawn, and garden.
Whether you're competing on the athletic field or working hard in the classroom, remember you have the support of First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. We're behind you 100% of the way. Good luck to all the area teams. Play tough and play fair. And remember, when it comes to helping you with your banking needs, we're First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And now over and over, it's First Volunteer for you.
Back here at Cookeville High School, it's time now for the Showtime Ford halftime stats, brought to you by the good folks at Showtime Ford in Wartburg. Folks, if you need a car, you need a Ford, you need Showtime Ford. We'll be back with our stats right after this.
Hello folks, Bruce Babb, Showtime Ford in Wartburg, Tennessee, and we have a great selection of new and pre-owned cars in stock and ready to go. We've got new Fords, 0% interest, 90 days deferred payment, up to $10,000 rebates on some models. Trade assist, if you're a little upside down, this is the time. To end this year of events up, we have teamed up with the old fat man, yes, Santa Claus, to come up with some Santa bucks from $100 to $500 per car, any vehicle you buy. Visit us online, ShowtimeFord.com, or call us at 1-877-NEW-FORD. Remember folks, it's go time at Showtime.
Back here with our Showtime Ford halftime stats for York. Not a lot of scoring in that first half. Haley Johnson was 7, 2 for Gabby Beatty, 5 for Sage Smith, 5 for Ellie Lefew. For the Lady Cavaliers, they were led by Olivia Shipman with 18. She had 6 3-pointers in the first half. 13 for Cassie Gallagher, 4 for Catherine Graves, 9 for Jordan Gillies, 2 for Bailey Gillies, and 2 in the game for Alyssa Love. As we're at halftime of this one, and at the half, it is all Cookeville Cavaliers. The Lady Cavs on top, 48-19. We're going to take a quick break in just a moment. Our halftime stats being brought to you by the good folks at Showtime Ford. We're going to take a break here, and we'll be back in just a moment with more from Cookeville High School.
Hello folks, Bruce Babb, Showtime Ford in Wattsburg, Tennessee, and we have a great selection of new and pre-owned cars in stock and ready to go. We've got new Fords 0% interest, 90 days deferred payment, up to $10,000 rebates on some models. Trade assist, if you're a little upside down, this is the time. To end this year of events up, we have teamed up with the old fat man, yes, Santa Claus, to come up with some Santa bucks from $100 to $500 per car, any vehicle you buy. Visit us online, ShowtimeFord.com, or call us at 1-877-NEW-FORD. Remember folks, it's go time at Showtime.
And back here at Cookeville High School, we're set for the second half of basketball action. It's going to be York and Cookeville. York trailing in this one 48-19 here at the half, and in danger of getting in that possible chance of getting into the mercy rule if they're not careful in this second half. As with the basketball, Johnson will give it over to Smith. You got Smith, Lefevue, Hull, Beatty, and Johnson in the game, as Johnson with the ball goes inside to Lefevue. Lefevue going to drive down. She'll spin, put it up on the run. No good. Gets her own rebound, goes back up. No good. Rebound going to be knocked out of bounds off of York. York could not keep it in, and it'll go the other way. With the basketball will be number 2. That is Maynard with the ball. Maynard going to walk it up. Maynard gives it over this time to Gillies. Gillies goes underneath, the pass too far, and Gillies, or actually that is Maynard, runs it down. Now back out to Gillies. Gillies gives it over to Maynard. You've got Gillies, Maynard, you've got Gallagher, Graves, and Shipman. Shipman had a red-hot hand in that first half. Had 6 3-balls for 18. She gets it now and backs it out, gives it back over, this time right side to Gallagher. Gallagher going to take it all the way in, and Gallagher is going to have it knocked out of her hands, out of bounds. It actually looked like it went off the leg of Gallagher, but they say it was Alpha York. So Cookeville will keep the basketball. They'll work it in the corner this time. With it is number 12, Gillies, who drives and scores. Gillies with a quick move in the middle. That's Jordan Gillies. Now got 11 on the night. Back the other way, York with the basketball. They'll give it up this time to Beatty underneath, and Beatty can't hang on the pass. It goes out of bounds. Pass a little high, and it goes back out of bounds to the Lady Cavaliers. Lady Cavaliers with the basketball, leading 50-19. With it out front will be number 12, that is Gillies. Gillies gives it over to Shipman. Back to Gillies. Gillies with the basketball. Gillies working out front. Now Gillies going to drive. Puts up the runner. Good. Jordan Gillies now with 4 in this quarter. She's got 13 on the night. And back the other way now. York working up quickly to Lefevue. Gets free for the deuce. Ellie's first point since the first quarter's got 7 now. 52-21, a 31-point Cookeville lead in this one. Out front is Gallagher. Gives it over to Graves. Graves against Hull. They want Graves to go one-on-one against Hull. She'll drive down, kick it out instead to Gallagher. Wide open for a 3. In and out, no good. Ran down by Maynard. Back to Gallagher. Can't handle the pass. Taken away by Johnson. Haley with the basketball into front court. Works it over right side. Gives it out front to Lefevue. Lefevue with the ball. Lefevue gives it off to Johnson. Johnson backs it out. Johnson looks 3 now, won't take it. Gives it up to Smith. Smith with the basketball. Goes underneath to Johnson. Try to get over Lefevue. Knocked away, good hands that time by Shipman. As Reagan will come in, Beatty will come out. York with the basketball. 5:25 left to go here in the quarter. They'll bring it in out front to Johnson. Johnson with the basketball. Johnson working it out front, takes it over right side. Johnson looking for some help, gives it up to Hull. Hull down, a great pass into Lefevue for the layup. Good pass from Millie Hull into Lefevue for the layup, and it's back to a 29-point lead. And now on the drive, we're going to have a foul on York, and that'll send to the line Gillies. As for York, that's going to go against Lefevue. That'll be her first of the ball game. At the line will be Jordan Gillies. Gillies now had a red-hot hand here in this quarter. She's got all 5 of Cookeville's points in the quarter with 5:06 left to go in that third quarter. Second one, good.
She hits both ends of it. And the Lady Cavaliers now up 54-23. York with the basketball. Johnson steps back, lobs it inside, stolen away. Taken away by Gallagher. Good anticipation by Gallagher to take that one away. Gives it over to Graves. Graves with the ball. Graves working out front, gives it over to Gallagher. Gallagher back over to Graves. Graves looking for some room. Now drives it over the left side, backs it out. Gives it up to Gillies. Gillies with the basketball. Gillies drives in, backs out. Now Gillies going to make the move. Lays that blocked by Reagan and saved by Reagan. Great play by the Rock on that one. As York will come the other way. In the front court comes Johnson. Johnson around the pick of Lefevue. Gives it off to Hall. Now back over Johnson. Wide open three. Drains it. Johnson in double digits for the Lady Dragons. And back the other way. Long pass going to be too far for Gallagher. It goes out of bounds. Gabby Beatty going to re-enter for York. Out will go Lefevue. Coming in for the Lady Cavaliers will be Bailey Gillies. As across the timeline will come Johnson. Johnson working it out front. Johnson with the basketball. Johnson over to the left side, fires it up. That one's going to be short. Reagan will save it, but right to Gillies. Gillies going to give it up, try to get over to Gallagher, knocked away, but Gillies gets it back. Gillies with the basketball, gives it over to Graves. Graves down underneath to Gallagher. Back out to Gillies. Gillies for a three, no good. Rebound saved in by Shipman, but it went right to Johnson, and Johnson will bring it the other way. Johnson with the ball. Haley going to drive, blocked by Gillies, but a foul on Gillies. That'll be a foul on Gillies. It's her first of the ball game, and that'll send Johnson to the line. Haley, the only Lady Dragon in double digits. You got Lefevue at 9. Johnson good. Bailey Gillies will come in now. And Patton re-enters for York. Lacey will check in as Hull sets down. Free throw, good by Johnson. Hits both ends of it. Webb coming in now for Graves. Cookeville with the basketball and a 54-28 lead. York's cut it to 26. They'll work it over Gallagher with the ball, and Gallagher traveled with it. Gallagher tried to make that quick step, and when she did, she drug her pivot foot, turns it over. And York will get it right back. York with the basketball. In the front court comes Johnson. Johnson looking to drive, does drive, puts it up, partially blocked. Rebound taken away by Shipman. Shipman in the front court. Shipman drives down. Now Shipman with the basketball. Shipman working out front. Shipman gives it over to Gallagher. Gallagher for three, good. Cassie Gallagher now has 16 on the night. Back the other way, Johnson with the basketball. Johnson out front, goes underneath to Beatty. Beatty will send it over to Reagan. Reagan kicks it back out to Smith. Sage with the ball. Sage drives around, gives it off to Patton. Patton with the basketball, back to Sage. Smith with the ball, drives it in, backs it out. Looking inside, goes over instead to Reagan. Reagan off to Patton. Patton out front to Smith. Sage will drive in, spins in, kicks it back to Reagan, top of the key. Reagan will drive, and Reagan runs into Shipman. Shipman goes down. They get out to Patton, who drains the three. Great shot by Lacey. And the Lady Dragons cut it back to a 26-point ball game. Gillies with the basketball. Bailey Gillies over now to Shipman. Back out front to Maynard. Maynard looking to drive through, does. Maynard swings it out front to Gallagher. Gallagher looks three, and now Gallagher going to drive and kick it back out front. Saved by Maynard, and Maynard with the basketball. Maynard kicks it down the corner to Webb. Webb with the ball. Out front to Gillies. Gillies for a long three, no good. Rebound saved in by Webb, but right to Johnson. Haley with the basketball, and here come the Lady Dragons. York trying to get a little bit of a run here. Stops, pops. No good. Rebound is by Maynard. Maynard with the ball. Maynard drives down, kicks it out to Webb. Webb with the basketball. Brings it out top of the key.
Webb works it right side, now backs it out. Webb with the ball, gives it over to Maynard. Maynard working it out front. Maynard has it stripped, and Reagan's going to pick up the personal. Reagan on the poke, picks up the foul. That'll be her first of the ball game. Coming in will be Graves and Gillies back in the ball game. And with the basketball, Gillies. Gillies gives it over to Graves. Now off, they'll work it underneath, try to get it across court, stolen away as Bailey Gillies tried to pass it through the lane, is picked off by York. York with the ball, Patton with it right side. Patton out front now to Smith. Smith with the basketball. Smith drives in, gives it off to Reagan, back out to Smith. Smith looking for some room, gives it over this time to Johnson. Johnson with the basketball. Down to Smith for a three. He's good. Good basket by Sage. She's got 8 on the night. Now with the basketball, 25 seconds to go in the quarter, and it's a 23-point Cookeville lead as we get set for the head to the final frame of this one. And with the basketball up front is Graves, just dribbling. Graves sends it over to Gillies. Gillies down to Gillies. Inside to Graves, down to 3 seconds. Graves got to make a move. Takes it hard to the rack, puts it up, no good, but she's going to be fouled. So Graves will go to the line with opportunity for some free throws here at the end of the quarter. Graves will have the free throws. And everybody got to come back out on the court before she can shoot them. They don't allow that to go in. You're going to get to 34 points. A pretty good quarter for the Lady Dragons. They picked up 15 on that quarter. They had 5 in the first, 14 in the second, now 15. And Graves drills the front end of it. Graves has got a nickel on the night. Second one good. Hits both ends of it, and with 3/10 of a second, York will bring it in. That's the end of the quarter. We're through 3, into 3. It is Cookeville, I should say, 59, and York, 34.
Pumpkin kisses and harvest wishes that you have a comfortable fall season. Ensure your comfort this year by getting your fall maintenance schedule with Condition Heating and Cooling. When you sign up for a year maintenance plan with us, you'll earn rewards with our new Eco Platinum Rewards program. We want all our customers to know how much we appreciate them by giving back something for their loyalty. Gain credit dollars each year you renew, along with some free items along the way. Hurry and book your spot today. Call Condition Heating and Cooling for more information to schedule your maintenance.
The Gary Maxwell Insurance Office offering area insurance is located at 300 West Central Avenue in Jamestown. Get a free quote for your home, auto, life, or business with no obligation to buy. Call 879-1251. Shane Beatty, Katie Cooper, Tammy Robbins, and Brad Rains agents, along with Jeff Robbins, manager, will be happy to assist you. That's Gary Maxwell Insurance, located 300 West Central Avenue, with locations in Livingston, Cookeville, and Gainsboro.
And final frame of this one, and with the basketball, Cookeville to start this final frame as it's Maynard out front. Maynard going to drive down, give it over to Shipman. Shipman with the basketball, backs it out. Shipman gives it off this time to Gillies. Gillies with the ball. Gillies working out front, gives it over to Webb. Webb will drive through, drop it off to Graves. Graves tried to kick back through, knocked away and stolen by Beatty. Beatty with the steal as Gabby comes away with it. Gabby with the basketball, and back the other way comes York with the ball. It'll be kicked out this time to Beatty. Beatty trying to drive. Has it knocked away, gets it back, gives it off to Reagan. Reagan over to Smith. For York, it's Smith, Patton, Johnson, Reagan, and Beatty. As Sage will drive, puts it blocked, and a good play there, but picked up by Beatty. The loose ball puts it up, no good. Rims out, and Gillies gets the board. And then we're going to have an intentional foul on Reagan.
And that may be some of that football play of Reagan. Reagan just leveled her as Reagan going to be called for the intentional foul. Reagan just lowered her shoulder and leveled one Shipman from Cookeville. Free throw good. That is the first point for Shipman that was inside the three-point arc. Second one, good. She hits both of those as well. And now it will be the Lady Cavaliers getting the basketball back, as that was an intentional foul. So not only did they get the 2 points, but now they're going to get the ball back as well. Bringing it up will be Gillies. Gillies looking to drive, kicks it over this time to number 4, Shipman, and now out to Graves, and Graves will take the 3 ball. And these ladies can shoot the rock, folks. Back the other way, Beatty for a 3, no good. Rebound brought down by Maynard. Maynard with the basketball, long pass over to Graves. Graves will back it out. Graves gives it up now to Shipman for another long 3. She finally missed one, but Webb's there to clean it up and score. I'll make that Cunningham gets the follow-up. Cunningham with the basket, her first of the night. Cunningham gets the shot to go, and York with the basketball now. Firing it up is Smith, no good. Rebound tipped, it's out of bounds off of York. And let's see, some new players for the Lady Cavaliers as Sissom comes back in. And Sissom, I don't have her first name, Laren Sissom. As with it out front is Graves. Gives it over to Shipman. Shipman with the basketball. Shipman gives it off to Graves. Graves working out front. Graves going to drive down, sends it out to Shipman for a 3. No good. Long rebound going to go out of bounds. Back to York. And coming in now will be Love, and number 5's coming into the game. That is Madison Brewer. With the basketball is the Lefevue. Lefevue working it out front, looking, gives it off to Smith. Sage with the basketball. Sage working it, drops down, puts up the little short jumper, good. Sage having a good night tonight. She's got double digits. Back the other way, long pass up into front court. It's with the basketball now, Brewer. Gives it up front to number 11, that is Love. Off to Maynard. Now to number 14 in the game, that is Cunningham. Love with the ball. Love's going to drive through, try to dish it inside to Sissom, too low, and Johnson comes that way. Gets it over to Patton. Lacey with the ball off to Smith. Back to Patton. Patton for a 3. No good. Rebound going to be tipped out, and somebody hit the floor, and I'm not sure. I believe they're going to whistle that one on Sissom. So Lauren Sissom gets the foul. Gillies and Webb will re-enter. Maynard will come out. Also Cunningham comes out. So it will be Sage Smith to put it into play. Sage will trigger it in. We've got 4:42 left to go in the game, 66-36. It's been all Cookeville tonight. Ball comes into Johnson. Johnson out front to Beatty. Beatty off to Hull. Hull goes inside to Johnson. Johnson takes it strong to the rack. No good, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds off of York's Ellie Lefevue. 4.5 minutes left to go in this one. York going to drop to 3-1 on the season. York come in this one with a perfect record, and now it's going to be knocked out of bounds by Hull. Cookeville going to improve to 3-1 themselves. You're going to fall to 3-1.
With the ball out front is Love. Love bounces it off her leg. Can't save it. Now they go pick it up. Now Smith's going to beat her to it. Smith with the basketball has it knocked up in the air but gets it back. Gives it over to Johnson. Johnson with the ball. Johnson out front to Lefevue. Lefevue looking to drive in. Kicks it up to, puts it up, no good. Three-pointer. Rebound Beatty. Back up strong and good. Good hard work by Gabby Beatty. She's got 4 on the night. Now back the other way with the ball is number 1, Webb. Gives it out front and drilling. The 3 ball is Love. Love knocks down a 3. 69-38. Ball goes inside to Beatty. She'll take it up strong, and she's fouled by number 3. That is Bailey Gillies. Picks up the personal. And Lauren Choate getting ready to come into the ball game. At the line, Beatty. First one, good. Gabby's got a nickel on the night. Out will come Lefevue. Shipman going to come back into the lineup for Cookeville. As back of the line goes Beatty. Beatty's free throw, good. Gabby got 6 on the night, and it's a 69-40 ball game. Back the other way comes Webb. Webb going to drive down, send it out to Gillies. Gillies over this time to Brewer. Brewer gives it back up now to Webb. Webb with the ball. Over this time to Gillies. Gillies off to Shipman. Shipman works it over right side to Webb. Webb with the basketball. Webb. Going to give it to Shipman who will fire the 3, and Shipman's went cold after being red hot in the first quarter. It's going to be knocked out of bounds by Cookeville. 3 minutes and 5 seconds left to go in this one. York with the basketball, trailing by 29. York with the ball into front court. They'll kick it over this time to Smith. Sage with the ball down to Beatty. Beatty going to fire the 3. That one's no good. Rebound taken away by Sism. Sism out to Shipman, and Shipman almost has it stolen, but it's going to be a jump ball. And I believe it goes to York on the alternating possession. Coming in for the Jets, number 10, or for the Lady Cavaliers, I should say, number 10, Grace Ann Kelly. And number 32's in the ball game. We'll have to get her name in a moment. 32 is Walls. York with the ball out in the corner is Smith with it. Smith going to fire the long 3. No good. Rebound Sism. Sism cleans the board. Gets it up to number 32, Walls. Walls in the front court. Walls will drive down, hold it up. Gives it over to Love. Love with the basketball. Love sends it over to Walls. Walls back up to Love. Love with the basketball. Working it out front. Gives it down to Walls. Sends it out front this time. With it is number 10, Kelly. Now Love has it knocked away. It's going to go out of bounds off of Sage. Sage got a hand and knocked it out of bounds. Johnson will leave the ball game now, and Smith will come out of the ball game for York. Let's see, York after tonight, they have the rest of the week off. They will be, let me see, I've got to find my schedule here. As with the basketball is Brewer. They'll go underneath to Sism. Sism lays it up and in. Sism with 2. After tonight, York has got DeKalb County on the 4th is their next action. We'll have that on our Facebook page live. That night we'll actually be at Clay County with Clark Range, but we'll have our, Gary Hall be calling that one on our Facebook live page. As now Beatty drives in, puts it up, and Beatty's going to be fouled. That one I believe is going to go against Love. Lady Cavaliers going to improve to 2-1 or 3-1. Their lone loss this year was to Clark Range. They lost to the Lady Buffaloes at that play day the other day. Clark Range handled them pretty easily in that one. With the basketball now is Lefevue. Lefevue with the basketball kicks it down the corner to Beatty. Beatty going to drive in, goes back out to Lefevue for a long 3. No good. Rebound Sism. Sism going to kick it out to Love. Love's got all alone number 10 down there, but she's going to take it coast to coast and lose it.
Love loses the basketball. 80 seconds to go. Tuttle going to come in for the Lady Dragons. As Tuttle with the ball. Addison gets it up into front court to Choate. Choate with it now. Choate looking inside to Beatty, gives it down the corner. Beatty back to Choate. Choate going to drive, lay it up, good. Good move by Lauren as she gets her first two of the ball game. Back the other way now will come the Lady Cavaliers, firing it up, number 5, no good. Rebound, Tuttle had it, but had it taken away. Good hustle by Brewer. Gives it out front now with the basketball is number 11. They'll go inside to Sism, knocked away. Tuttle comes away with it. Tuttle with the steal, and Addison with the basketball. Into front court, gives it over to Patton. Patton now off to Beatty, and Gabby's going to be fouled. And I believe that one's going to go against Love. Alyssa Love's going to pick up her third. Neither team's in the bonus. Only 9 fouls called in this entire second half, folks. So not a lot of fouls called in this one. With the ball out front, wide open is Patton. Couldn't get to go, though. Rebound taken away by number 5, Brewer. Brewer with the basketball. Gives it down to Walls. Walls out front to Love. Over now to number 10, Kelly. Kelly going to drive in. Does a great pass to Sism for a layup. Good looking pass to Sisms for the layup from Kelly. Now they'll take it inside. Beatty trying to force it across, kicked away and out of bounds with 1.8 seconds to go. And that's about enough time to bring it in, throw one up for York, as York going to drop their first one of the year. As they're going to lose pretty big now. They throw it away. It's going to be Lady Cavalier basketball. It comes in, and that's your ball game. Your final, the Cookeville Lady Cavaliers 73, York 42. Back in a moment.
During the hustle and bustle of holiday shopping, Hall Sports and Outdoors wants to encourage you to shop locally. Your local small businesses need your support. At Hall Sports and Outdoors, our holiday open house will be on Friday and Saturday, November 27th and 28th from 9 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. We will have fresh Ralph's Donuts, cookies and hot cocoa, and more. Plus tons of doorbusters and shop small deals that you won't want to miss. So mark your calendars for the Hall Sports and Outdoors Holiday Open House in downtown Jamestown on Black Friday and Shop Small Saturday.
Like a great sports team needs a great captain to lead them, a county needs a great executive to move it forward. And Fentress County has it in Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy believes in this county and its endless possibilities. So for great sports and a great county, be like County Executive Jimmy Johnson and back Fentress County all the way.
Back here where the York Lady Dragons come up short, 73-42. The boys game getting ready to get underway here in a few minutes. We'll have that for you as well here tonight. Let's take a look at this one. Our scoring for York. Haley Johnson had a dozen, 6 for Gabby Beatty, 10 for Sage Lefew, 9 for Sage Smith, I should say, 9 for Ellie Lefew, 3 for Lacey Patton, and 2 in the game for Lauren Show. For the Lady Cavaliers, they were paced by Olivia Shipman with 20, 16 for Cassie Gallagher, 15 for Jordan Gillies, 5 for Catherine Graves. Or actually, it should have been 9 for Catherine Graves. Just missed double digits. 9 for Graves. Had 2 for Gillies, Bailey Gillies, 2 for Shaylin Cunningham, 5 for Alyssa Love, and 4 for Lauren Sism. York drops their first game of the season. They fall to Cookeville here tonight, 73-42. Don't go away. We'll be back with boys action in just a few minutes here on WDB.
And back here at Cookeville High School, we're set for boys action in this one. It is York coming in 1-2, Cookeville 2-1. Cookeville has lost to Stewart's Creek. They've beaten Cumberland County and Clark Range. They beat Clark Range and Cumberland County in that play day out at Clark Range this past Saturday. And let's see, it was last year these two teams was the two of the losses that York had last year, and there were a few losses they did have. Two of them were Cookeville last year, 67-59 and 69-57 since 07. Cookeville's 5-1. Last York win 2007, and Cookeville High School has won 5 in a row since that point. Now for York, the players that are back that played last year, Nick Smith had a dozen, Riley Cooper had 19. For the Cavaliers, they had their scoring went like this. It was Bailey Gillum 10, Zach Hall had 6, Brandon Brown had 9, Lucas Reeves had 7, Stockton Owen had 17, Will Horner had 9, and Colin Gilliam had 9 in that game. But a lot of those players aren't here anymore either, as they've got some new kids as well, so we'll see how that goes as they have a few new faces as well here tonight playing. Now for York, of course, they've got several new players playing now. They're going to be starting a freshman tonight. They will be starting with Miles Lefew in place of York. As we get set for our starting lineups to be announced here. The Cookeville Cavaliers under the direction of Coach Josh Hurd. We'll take a look at our starting lineups for York. Number 1, St. Nick Smith going to be starting for tonight. He had a big game last time these two teams played. They're one of the premier big men in the area. That is Riley Cooper. They'll be starting Jacob Jennings and Big John Headings. And your final starter will be freshman Miles Lefew, as Lefew going to be starting tonight, getting his first start for the York Dragons here at Cookeville High School tonight. Should be interesting to see what York can do. Good to see Miles on the floor. I know he had that broken hand during football season, and he told me the other day he was feeling better, but he does have it taped up, so we'll see how that affects him. Now let's see who's going to be your starters for the Cavaliers. They'll start with number 1, Colin Ayers, the point guard. Number 44, junior Wendell Oakley. And 00, Colin Gilliam will start tonight. And number 11, Lucas Reeves will be starting tonight. And your final starter, number 24, Josh Hurd will be starting tonight, freshman. So I keep on saying Cumberland Cookeville starting with a freshman as well tonight. We'll see how these two teams handle this tonight, as York got off to a little rocky start. They lost to Cumberland County, and then they fell in that first game over at Lebanon the other day to Rossview, but came back, bounced back, beat a good Mount Juliet team. As we're set for basketball action, the opening tip belongs to Cookeville. With the ball is Ayers, Colin Ayers with the ball. Or make that actually Colin Gilliam. He'll work down there wide open for the layup is Wendell Oakley. Oakley gets the first 2 of the game. And Cookeville draws first blood. York with the basketball. Nick Smith in front court. Nick to the right side. Nick cross court to Heading. Headings down inside to Cooper. Cooper back out to Headings. Headings with the basketball. Headings spins around, kicks it over to Nick Smith. Nick will drive the lane, take the short jumper. Good. St. Nick delivers on his first shot, and the Dragons tied up at 2 apiece. Back the other way, it is Hurd with the ball. Hurd going to give it up inside, firing up the jumper. No good was number 11, Reeves, and York with the rebound. Into front court, it's York with the basketball. Firing up Nick Smith for 3, no good. Rebound taken away by Reeves. Reeves with the basketball. Reeves over to Ayers. Ayers back over to Reeves. They'll leave it for the freshman Hurd.
Hurd going to drive, and Hurd's going to be fouled by John Headings on the drive. So Big John gets the first foul tonight for York. His first, team's first. And it will be Cookeville basketball to work in from the sideline. Cavaliers will work it in from the sideline. Give it in this time to number 11. That is, how quickly do number 0, that was Colin Gillen, put up the 3. No good. Rebound, Nick Smith. Smith with the board, and York comes the other way. Nick with the basketball, works it left side. Drives up to the free throw line. Leaner in, no good. Rebound taken away by Reeves. Reeves going to push it on up to Ayers. Ayers going to go coast to coast, up and good. Colin Ayers, a nice move with a scoop shot. And it's a 4-2 Cookeville. Back to the way Headings with the ball. Down to Jenny. Inside to Cooper. Cooper drives, and he's going to be fouled by Hurd. Josh Hurd didn't get there in time. Josh Hurd picks up the personal. That'll be Riley Cooper. Ricky Riley at the line. Riley's first one, good. He'll have one more. Second one, good. York ties it at 4 apiece as with the basketball now is Ayers. Ayers going to leave it for Reeves. Reeves off this time to Gilliam. Back to Ayers. Ayers over to Gilliam. Gilliam off to, with the ball, kicks it off down to Oakley. Back out front now to Ayers. Ayers will reset it. Goes over this time to Oakley. Oakley to Ayers. Ayers for a 3. No good. Rebound John Headings. Here come the Dragons. York with the basketball. Front court will come Smith. Smith gives it inside to Cooper. Cooper with the ball. Cooper to a cutting Jennings. Jennings double pumps up. No good. Gets his own board though. Kicks it off to Headings. Headings a little fall away. No good. Rebound pulled by Oakley. Gives it over this time to number 1. That is Ayers with the basketball. Leaves it for Gilliam. Gilliam down low to Oakley. Oakley trying to post up. Kicks it out front to Ayers. Ayers off to Gilliam. Back to Ayers. Ayers going to drive. Takes it hard to the rack. No good. Rebound pulled by Jennings, and here come the Dragons. York with the basketball. Driving is Smith. Smith the runner, good, and St. Nick delivers his 4th point of the ball game. Ties or gives York their first lead of the night. York with a 6-4 lead in this one. With the basketball now out front is number 1 Ayers. Ayers with the basketball. Ayers working it out front. Getting ready to come in number 4. Getting ready to come in again. That is Trey Moret. As now firing the long 3 is number 11 Reeves. Reeves knocks it down. Monette getting ready to come in. As with the basketball, York works it over to Lefevue. Lefevue loses the hand line. Taken away by Ayers. Ayers with the basketball. Taken back away by Lefevue. And it's still on the floor now, and it's going to be tied up between John Headings and looks like Gilliam on the floor. It goes to York on the alternating possession. Monette comes in. Ayers will come out. Ayers will take a seat with 3:59 left to go here in the first quarter. It's a 1-point Cookeville lead. With the basketball out front now is Nick Smith. Smith with the ball. Nick works it down, spins in the lane, takes a little leaner, no good. Rebound Jennings. Jennings out to Headings. Headings will pull a 3, no good. Rebound brought down this time by Monet. Monette with the basketball. Monette gives it off this time to Gilliam. Gilliam will drive, blocked by Cooper, but we're going to have a foul before then. I believe that's going to go against maybe Miles. It is. That's going to be first on Miles Lefevue. Picks up his first, team second. At the line will be Gilliam. Gilliam to shoot the free throws. First one, good. Rolls and drops for Colin Gilliam. Gilliam will have one more. Gilliam
Comes up, misses the second one. Ran down by Cooper, but knocked out of his hands, out of bounds off of Monet. Monette knocked it out of bounds. York going to check in. Blaine York comes in, and out goes Lefevue. York will work it in this time to Nick Smith. Smith with the basketball. Smith going to bring it on the run. Smith in the front court, down to Headings. Back out front now to Cooper. Riley kicks it low to Jennings. Jennings got the man commit, tries to take it up under. Can't get it to go. Rebound taken away by the Cavaliers. Cavaliers with the basketball, driving in Reeves, and he's going to travel with it, send it the other way. Turnover by the Cavaliers, and York will bring it back the other way. Jennings will come out now, and it'll be Bird into the lineup. Zach Bird going to check in. Yeah, bringing it across the timeline will be Smith, and now they'll jump out, double team him. He'll kick it low to Headings. Too high, though, and Headings can't hang on to it, and it's taken away by Reeves. Reeves out quickly to Gilliam, no good, and then on the rebound, we're going to get Oakley for the ride. Jack Oakley picks up the personal. Oakley's first of the ball game, team's second. York with the basketball, trailing by 2. Nick Smith with the ball, gives it over to Headings. Headings going to drive in, drops it off to Bird. Bird takes that block from behind. Rebound, Headings back up, and Big John with his first 2 of the ball game ties it at 8 apiece. In the front court now will come the Cavaliers. They'll work it, driving the lane. They try to kick it off. It's knocked, it blocked by Riley and Cooper. But coming up with Monette with a 3 ball, the tray for Trey on that one. And that's a 3-point lead now for Cookeville. Long pass way too high for Cooper. And York turns it over again. Coming in will be Ayers, and number 10 comes in the ball game. That is, or actually, number 10 is Jack Oakley. You had Wendell Oakley earlier. That's who had the foul, not Jack Oakley. And now drive is going to be Reeves. Reeves will put it up. No good. Rebound pulled down this time by Cooper. York on the run, trailing by 3. Just under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. He'll work it down low to York. York going to drive in the lane, and York's going to be fouled. That's going to go against Oakley. That'll be 2 on Oakley. As he'll get some pine time now as he and Reeves come out. They'll lob it into Cooper. Cooper with the ball. Cooper out front to York. York down underneath. He saw Bird, but picked off by Hurd. Hurd read that one all the way. Now firing up. Number 4 is good. Monette again. Monette's got 6 in the quarter now, and it's a 6-point lead for the Cavaliers. They'll take it underneath Bird. He's going to get Hurd to commit. Then Hurd's going to pick up the foul. Good job by the Birdman to take that one up. He'll go to the line for a pair of them. And that's 2 on Hurd. So Hurd and Oakley both with 2 for the Cavaliers. And that'll send the freshman Zach Bird to the line. First one, good. Zach Bird, the son of former Clark Range great Chris Bird. And Zach knocks the front end of it down. He'll have one more. Steps back, fires it, hits it. Nothing but the bottom of the cup, and it's back to a 4-point ball game. In the front court comes Ayers. Ayers over to Monette. Monette another 3. Trey Monette hitting another tray, and it's a 7-point lead now for the Cavaliers. Cookeville with a 7-point lead. Riley Cooper with the ball. Cooper crosses it over to Smith. Smith will drive in, take the jumper, good. St. Nick was 6 in the quarter. And we got timeout called by York. Timeout with 51 seconds to go here in quarter number 1. It's a 5-point Cookeville lead.
What sets Meta Thrift Pharmacy apart? Why, our staff, of course, from our clerks to pharmacy techs to pharmacists. We work as a team to provide you the best customer service experience possible. We always have time to talk to you. Just call us at 879-8133 or come in and see us today. At MetaThrift Pharmacy, we've been helping you with Medicare Part D since 2006, and we're here for you.
51.3 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. It's been a shootout early in this one as it's a 5-point Cookeville lead right now. And Cookeville with the basketball. They'll work it in this time to Ayers, and Ayers going to walk it up. Ayers with the basketball. Ayers gives it off to number 11. He'll step back, fire up the jumper, no good. Rebound knocked around. It's on the floor, taken away by Monette with two more. Monette now with 8 in the quarter, and the Cavaliers lead by 7. Ball comes over to Lefevue, back out front now to Cooper. Miles checked back in a moment ago. They'll kick it down 2 miles, right side, inside to Headings. Big John tried to take it up. He had knocked away and kind of had to toss it up in desperation. Back the other way now, Monette with the ball. Kicks it out of bounds. Monette had the interception, but then threw it away. It'll be York basketball. Lefevue fakes the long pass, throws it into Cooper. Cooper, the turnaround, no good at the buzzer. We're through end of one. It is Cookeville 19, York 12.
State Representative John Mark Wendell is happy to be a supporter of the Fentress County sports programs. Participating in sports enables our young people to learn responsibility, teamwork, and sportsmanship, as well as promoting physical fitness. Also, John Mark Wendell is grateful for the opportunity to serve as your state representative and encourages you to contact him or his staff anytime that he can be of assistance. The very best to the Fentress County sports teams for a successful season is the message from State Representative John Mark Wendell.
When it comes to watching sports, there's no telling what you'll hear.
No!
But when you order Pizza Hut for the game, you know exactly what you'll hear.
What the? Oh, that looks fantastic.
Your favorite pizza.
Ooh.
Those awesome wings.
What?
Plus sides and desserts.
Yeah.
All waiting at pizzahut.com. So order now, because no one out-pizzas the Hut.
Huh. What game?
Product availability, prices, participation, delivery areas, and charges and minimum purchase required for delivery may vary.
Second quarter getting ready to get underway. The Dragons come back out with Bilbrey. Comes in the game as Bilbrey in for the first time. Bryson checks in, along with Nick Smith, Miles Lefevue, Jacob Jennings, and Riley Cooper. Driving Monette, kicks it down in the corner. Number 10 going to fire it up, no good. Rebound Nick Smith, and we're got an offensive foul on Nick Smith. Nick got the rebound, kind of used his elbow to clear away, and he's called for pushing off. Offensive foul, gives the ball right back to the Cavaliers. Cookeville with the basketball. Cookeville brings it in this time to Monette. Monette looking to drive, drives down. Works it out front now to number 1, Ayers. Ayers will give it over to Gilliam. Gilliam with the ball against Bilbrey. He's going to drive, put the runner up. It'll roll and draw. Gilliam now with 3 on the night. 21-12 your score out front. Lefevue drives down in, takes it up, and going to be short. Rebound pulled away by the Cavaliers. Quickly in the front court comes Ayers. Ayers looking to drive, has it knocked away by Lefevue. Lefevue goes for it, takes it away. Now Cooper has it stripped, and we're going to have a foul on the Cavaliers number 4. That's going to go against Trey Monette. Monette picks up the personal. 21-12. York with the ball, trailing now by 9. They'll work it down to Lefevue, back up to Bilbrey. Bilbrey looking to make a move, puts it off the glass, no good. Rebound pulled by Reeves, and Reeves going to be fouled behind by Bilbrey. Bryson Bilbrey going to pick up the foul. It'll be Cavalier basketball. Cavaliers going to work it in. It'll be Ayers. Ayers trying to bring it up. Ayers with the basketball, walking across the timeline. Ayers working, gives it down the corner to Monette. I'll get right in a minute. It's Reeves with the ball. Reeves looking to drive, does. He takes it into traffic, and he's going to be fouled. And we'll see if they call that one on. That's going to go against Bryson Bilbrey. So Bryson checked in, and he's picked up 2 quick fouls. That'll send to the line Reeves. Lucas Reeves. First one, good. Rattles and drops. He'll have one more. Reeves going back to the line. Fires, no good. Rebound taken Nick Smith. Nick with the board. Here come the Dragons. Nick with the basketball. Front court gives it out to Bilbrey. Bilbrey down low to Lefevue. Lefevue up off the glass, no good. Followed over by Bilbrey. Good job by Bilbrey with the one-hand tip in. And the Dragons get the basket. That's down to an 8-point game now. Almost turned over. Monette with it. Gives it off in the corner to Reeves. Reeves with the basketball. Reeves going to drive. He'll double pump it. Put it up and no good. Nice circus shot. The only problem he didn't finish. And back the other way will come York with the basketball. It'll be Lefevue in front court. Lefevue gives it over to Jennings. Cross court down to Smith. Smith going to drive, and Smith's going to be hand checked by Monette. That's going to be 2 on Monette. Of course, he had the red hot hand, but now he picked up his second one. Coming in the game will be number 23. And for the Cookeville boys, actually, I don't have a 23 on my roster. 22 maybe, as it will be. That'll be Reeves, Bennett Reeves coming in. Now driving is Cooper. Cooper going to call for the travel. Cooper lost his footing, and when he did, he slid and turns it over. Monette comes out, and for York, that's a big break because he was shooting lights out. He had 11 points in the first quarter. As it will be walking it up now, Hurd. Hurd with the basketball. Hurd working it out front. Hurd moving against Cooper, trying to work it down, gives it over instead to Reeves. Now back out front to Gilliam, to the other Reeves now. Off to Gilliam, and Gilliam will drive in. Gilliam takes it all the way and kicks it out. Reeves with the ball. Reeves going to drive the lane. Had it knocked away, stolen by Lefevue. Good hands by Miles, and here come the Dragons. York with a steal and a basketball. Miles Lefevue into front court. Lefevue gives it over to Jennings. Jennings back out front now to Smith. Nick will drop it inside to Headings. Headings at the free throw line, goes down the corner to Lefevue. Lefevue will drive in, give it back out to Smith. Smith up to Jennings. Jennings with the basketball. Back over to Smith for a three. No good. Rebound knocked to Headings, and Headings goes up and sticks out. Good job by Miles Lefevue. He tipped that to Big John Headings, and Big John sticks it home. And the Dragons have cut it to a 6-point ball game. And we got a timeout called by Cookeville. Cookeville takes the break. We'll take one with them after we tell you with 4:27 to go in the half. It's 22-16. Cookeville.
This is David Price, your Twin Lakes Business Solutions Consultant. Twin Lakes is thankful this holiday season for all our customers and our great communities. May the spirit of the holidays bring you and your family hope, peace, and happiness all season long. Twin Lakes offices will be closed on December 24th and 25th. To learn more about what Twin Lakes can do for you, your family, or your business, visit us online at twinlakes.net. From our Twin Lakes family to yours, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
4:27 left to go here in quarter number 2, headed toward halftime of this one. The York Lady Dragons, who just tuned in, fell not as Cookeville come away with a 31-point win, 73-42 over the Lady Dragons tonight. So a tough loss for York girls. Boys trailing right at the moment by 6. As with the basketball is Reeves. This is Bennett Reeves. Gives it over to Hurd. Hurd with it now. Hurd off to Gilliam. Gilliam will drive in, take the short jumper. No good. But we're going to get a whistle. It's going to go against Nick Smith. That's his second. And at the line will be Gilliam. Colin Gilliam will have a pair of them here.
First one, no good. We'll have one more. Oakley and Ayers checks back in. Out will go number 10, the other Oakley. Jack Oakley is replaced by Wendell Oakley. Second one is good as Gilliam hits 2 out of 4 for the night now. Monette getting ready to come back in. Out front, Nick Smith with the ball. Smith to the left side, drives against theirs, puts it high off the glass. Good. Nick's got 8 on the night, and we're back to a lead of 5 now for the Cavaliers. Cookeville with the basketball. Over this time, they'll take it to Gilliam. Gilliam with the basketball. Gilliam working it out front. Has it almost stolen, but Lefevue runs into number 1, so Miles picks up his second. And going the line will be, looks like Ayers at the charity stripe. He'll have a 1-and-1 here. Funny, in that first team got into the bonus. As at the line, Ayers, first one good. He'll get the bonus. 3:40 left to go here in the first half. 24-18. Cookeville on top of York. Second one, no good. Rebound, though, Oakley. Back out to Ayers. Second opportunity. Ayers will fire up the 3. No good. Rebound this time by Nick Smith. Nick going to bring it on the run. Nick with the basketball. Drives down. Nick spins in. Takes a short jumper. Good. Nick in double digits as it's back to a 4-point ball game. York making a run. 3:18 left to go in the first half. In front court will be Hurd with the ball. Hurd looking to drive. Kicks it over. Ayers, good job coming up with that one. Gives it back out front now to Reeves. Reeves will drop it off to Oakley. Oakley, the little jumper, good. Wendell Oakley now with 4 on the night. York with the ball, trailing by 6. Nick Smith in the front court. Gives it off to Cooper. Cooper knocked to the floor, no call. Taken away by Ayers, and Ayers with the basketball. Ayers kicks it down to Monette. Inside, they'll take it to a wide open Oakley for 2 more. Wendell Oakley gets the layup, and it's up to an 8-point lead now for the Cavaliers. York up to Cooper. Cooper off to Lefevue. Lefevue for a 3, no good. Rebound knocked away. It's going to be out of bounds off of John Headings. York had cut it to 4. Now it's pushed back out to an 8-point advantage. Bilbrey going to re-enter the lineup, and out goes Lefevue. Walking it up now will be Ayers with the ball. Ayers gives it to Monette. Monette out front now to Ayers. Ayers with the basketball. Ayers working it out front. Gives it over to Monette. Monette steps back and he traveled with it. Monette turns it over. Good D by Jacob Jennings on that one. York trailing by 8. 2:04 left to go in the first half. Ball comes in now to Nick Smith. Nick going to be double teamed. Drives down. Kicks it off to Cooper. Cooper with the ball. Cooper spins into a double team. Gives it over to Bilbrey. Bilbrey with the ball. Bilbrey will come around the pick. Has it knocked out of his hands. Gets it back. Gives it over to Smith. Nick with the ball. 1:40 left to go in the quarter. They'll get it out front to Bilbrey. Bilbrey for 3. No good. Rebound though. Headings back up. And Big John with 2 more. Big John Headings with the 2. And it's back to a 6-point ball game. 1.5 minutes left to go in this first half. Hurd with the ball. Josh Hurd against Headings. Hurd going to drive all the way in. Puts up the runner. No good. Rebound taken by Cooper. Good job by Jacob Jennings that time not to contest. He just stood there and waited for the charge and made Hurd change his shot. And York comes away with it. Jacob Jennings with the ball down to Bilbrey. Bilbrey for a 3. No good. And it's going to be a foul on Cookeville. That's going to go against Hurd, and Hurd picks up his 3rd. That's a little poetry for you, folks. Bilbrey coming in actually Bilbrey going out, and coming in for York will be Bird. And Hurd sets down with his third personal. At the line, Big John will go to the line. First one good. He'll have one more. That's 7 for her, or for Headings. Back of the line. No good on the second. Rebound knocked out by Bird. Ran down by Ayers. Ayers with the basketball. Ayers going to push that, but Ayers will drive in. Knocked away by Bird. He tried to get it over to Gilliam, but Bird tips it out of bounds. Cookeville keeps it on their end with just under a minute to go here in the first half. It will be worked in this time. They're going to bring it into number 11, Reeves, and Reeves bounced it off his knee. 54 seconds left to go here in the first half. York with the basketball. Blaine York checked in. Gives it over to Headings. Headings with the ball. Headings going to spin, takes up the float. Oh, won't go. Rebound tipped around, saved by Bird to Jennings. Jennings off to Headings. Headings over to Cooper. Cooper with the ball down inside to Bird. Zach up and good. The Bird man with 2 more. And it's a 3-point game. Quickly the other way. Ayers with the ball. Off to Reeves. Reeves going to drive. Jumper dies on the rim. Taken away by Big John Headings. York with a chance to cut into this lead with that. And now Cooper for the tie. He is good as Riley from downtown. There's them a 3 ties the game. Shot no good at the buzzer. We go to halftime. Ain't nothing settled, folks. It's all tied at 28 apiece.
Confidence, the one word you have to have when you choose a pharmacy. And Clark Range Drug Center has worked hard to earn yours. Whether filling a prescription or giving advice on non-prescription medicine or health and beauty aids, Clark Range Drug Center is the place to go for expert advice. Clark Range Drug Center, always earning your confidence.
Pumpkin kisses and harvest wishes that you have a comfortable fall season. Ensure your comfort this year by getting your fall maintenance schedule with Condition Heating and Cooling. When you sign up for a year maintenance plan with us, you'll earn rewards with our new Eco Platinum Rewards program. We want all our customers to know how much we appreciate them by giving back something for their loyalty. Gain credit dollars each year you renew, along with some free items along the way. Hurry and book your spot today. Call Condition Heating and Cooling for more information to schedule your maintenance.
Ventures Farmers Co-op, a proud supporter of York Dragon and Clark Range Buffalo basketball. Co-op, in business since 1945, knows teamwork is important for success. From the first game to the last, work hard, play hard. It's a team effort. Have a safe and successful season from the folks at Ventures Farmers Co-op, located just 2 miles south of Jamestown, serving this area with quality products for farm, home, lawn, and garden.
Back here at halftime of this one. It's time now for the Showtime Ford halftime stats. We'll be back to check them out right after these.
Hello folks, Bruce Babb, Showtime Ford in Watburg, Tennessee. And we have a great selection of new and pre-owned cars in stock and ready to go. We've got new Fords 0% interest, 90 days deferred payment, up to $10,000 rebates on some models. Trade assist, if you're a little upside down, this is the time. To end this year of events up, we have teamed up with the old fat man, yes, Santa Claus, to come up with some Santa bucks from $100 to $500 per car, any vehicle you buy. Visit us online, ShowtimeFord.com, or call us at 1-877-NEW-FORD. Remember folks, it's go time at Showtime.
Back here at halftime of this one, and at the half, we're all knotted at 28 apiece, as this has been a heck of a first half in the ball, as York fell behind at times, came storming back at the end, and outscored the Cavaliers by a total of 16-9 in that second quarter. So a good run by the Dragons as they tied up here at halftime. Let's take a look at the scoring in this one. We'll go first with Riley Cooper, who had a nickel on the night, especially the big one was at 3 at the end of the first half, and he tied the game.
Nick Smith had 10 in that first half. John Headings with 7. You got 2 for Bryson Bilbrey, 4 for Zach Bird in the game. As far as for the Cavaliers, they got 4 from Gilliam. That's Colin Gilliam. 3 for Colin Ayers. 4 for Lucas Reeves. 6 for Wendell Oakley. And they ended up with 11 for Trey Monette. Monette had the hot hand. As far as foul situation, Nick Smith's got 2. John Eddings got 1. Bryson Bilbrey's got 2. And Miles Nephew has 2 for the Dragons. For the Cavaliers, they got 2 from Oakley. Wendell Oakley, 2 on Trey Monette. And 3 for Josh Hurd in that first half, who had to set out a lot of that first half. Those are your halftime stats brought to you by Showtime Ford, folks. When you need a car, you need a Ford. If you need a Ford, you need Showtime Ford.
Hello folks, Bruce Babb, Showtime Ford in Watburg, Tennessee. And we have a great selection of new and pre-owned cars in stock and ready to go. We've got new Fords, 0% interest, 90 days deferred payment, up to $10,000 rebates on some models. Trade assist, if you're a little upside down, this is the time. To end this year of events up, we have teamed up with the old fat man, yes, Santa Claus, to come up with some Santa bucks from $100 to $500 per car, any vehicle you buy. Visit us online, ShowtimeFord.com, or call us at 1-877-NEW-FORD. Remember folks, it's go time at Showtime.
Cookeville High School, as we're set for the second half of this boys game. Got a good one brewing here, folks. 28-28 at the half, and we're getting ready for the second half to get underway here in just a second. It'll be York coming back out trying to keep that hot streak going they had right before the half, as they had some big baskets right before the half that got them back into a tie with the Cavaliers. We'll see if they can keep that momentum going here in the second half. If you just tuned in, the York Lady Dragons losing tonight. They lost in a lopsided affair to Cookeville 73-42. So York girls losing their first game of the season tonight to Cumberland County. Well, we're getting ready for the second half. It's going to be York to get the ball to start the second half. It'll be Lefevue, Smith, Headings, Cooper, and Jennings in the ball game. As out front, Nick Smith with the ball. Smith working it out front. Smith going to drive in, spins in the lane, takes the jumper himself, short. Rebound pulled down by Hurd. Hurd with the basketball. Hurd brings it up. Hurd with the ball. Hurd goes over now to Gilliam. You got Hurd, Gilliam, Ayers, who has the ball right now. Ayers trying to drive Oakley and Reeves, and we got double dribble on Ayers as he picked up the dribble but lost the whole of it and put it back down. And York will get a chance to take the lead back. York with a chance to take the lead in this one. They led early in the game. As they'll work it down into Cooper. Cooper, the turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound, Lefevue gets it over to Headings. Headings shot block, gets it back, goes back up. No good. Rebound pulled this time by number 11, Reeves. Reeves with the basketball. Reeves front court, drives down, stole it away. Headings picks off the pass and gives it over to Smith. Smith with the basketball. Nick in the front court gives it over to Cooper. Cooper off to Headings. Headings with the ball. Out now to Lefevue. Lefevue back down to Headings. Headings going to take it up strong. No good. Rebound tipped up, and we're going to have a foul. That's a good job by Jennings to get in there. Jacob went in to tip it up, and he was undercut by Colin Gilliam. So Colin Gilliam picks up his first of the ball game. York will bounce it off a player's back. Smith will take it up, and he's going to be fouled by Oakley. Oakley going to pick up his third. Oakley turned his back, and schoolyard play that bounced it off his back and picked it up, and Smith took it up and draws the foul. That's the third on Oakley. At the line will be Smith. Nick's first good. York has the lead. Nick's got 11 on the night, and the Dragons have a 1-point lead. Back of the line, Nick Smith, second one. Yep. Nick knocks them both down, and the Dragons go up by 2. First lead since the first quarter for York. With the ball now, Gilliam. Gilliam right side looking to make a move. Drives down, sends it over to Oakley. Oakley back up front to Gilliam, off to Ayers. Ayers with the basketball. Ayers working it way out front. Goes over this time to big number 44, Oakley. Off to Gillies, back to Oakley. Oakley up, and we're tied. Wendell Oakley with 8 on the night now. And it's a 30-30 ball game. They'll go inside this time. Lefeview. Lefview's going to take it all the way and puts it up. No good, but he's fouled. Good drive by Lefeview. And that's going to go against number 11, Reeves. Lucas Reeves has his first of the ball game. And at the line, Lefiew's first one, no good. He'll have one more. Miles can still give the lead back to York with this one. Second one, good. Lefeview gives it York back the lead, 31-30. Ayers with the basketball, gives it over this time to Gilliam. Gilliam back up to Ayers. Ayers for a long three, rims out, no good. Rebound Jennings. Jennings over to Lefeview, and Lefeview will walk it up. York with the ball and a 1-point lead. They'll get into Smith, out to Headings, back to Smith. Smith inside to Cooper. Cooper with the ball. Cooper looking to make a move, spins the lane, now takes the laner, no good. Gets his own board, goes back up with it and scores. Good job by Wreck-It Riley on that one to just stay after it and stick it home, and the Dragons by 3. Ball goes over to Gilliam. Gilliam back out front to Oakley for the tie. No good. Rebound taken away by Headings. Headings to Smith, and here come the Dragons. York with the basketball. Over now to Cooper. Cooper with the ball. Drops it inside to Headings. Headings the turnaround. No good. Gets his own board. Goes back up. No good. Rebound pulled this time by Reeves. Reeves with the basketball. Reeves in the front court. Coast to coast. Drops it off to Oakley. Stolen by Cooper. Cooper picks his pocket. And York with the basketball. Front court, Lefeview with the ball. Lefiew's going to drive all the way in. Left hand to right hand and lays it up and good. Nice move by Miles Lefeview. And the Dragons go up by 5, their biggest lead of the ball game. Hurd with the ball. Hurd against Headings. Cut off. Gives it over to Reeves. And we got a timeout called by Cookeville. Timeout on the floor. We got 4:25 to go in the third. York leads by a nickel.
Whether you're competing on the athletic field or working hard in the classroom, remember you have the support of First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. We're behind you 100% of the way. Good luck to all the area teams. Play tough and play fair. And remember, when it comes to helping you with your banking needs, we're First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And now over and over, it's First Volunteer for you.
As we get back to action here in a moment, York now with their biggest lead of the night. They lead by 5. As York has a 5-point advantage over the Cookeville Cavaliers here on their home floor. Cookeville, as we said, come in 2-1. They won their 2 games at the Clark Range Play Day last week, or last Saturday, as they beat Crossville, and they also beat Clark Range in the matchup on Saturday. Here, though, they trail the Dragons by 5 with 4:25 to go in the quarter. Here in the third. Ball comes in this time to Reeves. Reeves working out front. Gives it over to Hurd. Hurd for a 3. Good. Josh Hurd with his first basket of the night, and it's back to a 2-point ball game. York with the basketball. They'll go inside to Headings. He had it knocked down. Headings going to drive, put it up, partially blocked. Cooper with the rebound, though, out to Smith for a 3. That one's going to be no good, but it goes out of bounds. Lefeview tried to save it, but stepped on the line. And it'll be Cookeville with the basketball. Back come the Cavaliers. In the front court come Ayers. Ayers with the ball. Gives it over to Reeves, and Reeves wasn't looking, talking to the coach. And Jennings comes with a loose ball, drives and scores. Jacob with 2. And it's now a 37-33. York lead by 4. Ayers with the ball. Gives it over now to Gilliam. Back up front to Hurd. Hurd off to Oakley. Oakley quickly to Gilliam. Gilliam looking to drive. Takes it in the lane. and he's going to be fouled by Lefevue. That was a tough call there as it looked like he put the shoulder down. Monette coming back in. Monette had the hot hand in the first half. He had 11 in that first half of play. Kind of surprised it took him this long to get him back in the ball game. Comes into Hurd. Hurd with the ball out front to Gilliam, over to Monette. Now back up front to Hurd. Hurd going to fire another three. No good this time. Rebound, John Headings. Headings over to Smith, and Smith going to bring it on the walk up. York with the lead in the ball. 3 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. With it now is Riley Cooper. Cooper going to drive, and Cooper's going to be fouled by Oakley. No, he's going to be fouled by Monette. Monette on the reach from on the play, and now Cooper at the line. Good. Ricketts got 8 on the night. Looking for number 9. York is now up by 5, looking for 6 if Riley can knock this one down. Cookeville has led most of the first half. York has led most of the second half and now still lead by even more as Riley knocks it down. It's a 6-point York advantage with 3 minutes to play in the third quarter. Out front is Hurd. Hurd with the ball. Hurd looking inside. Gives it over now to Gilliam. Gilliam going to drive. He'll put the little push shot up. No good. Rebound Nick Smith. Has it stripped and stolen by Monette. Monette will fire the three. No good. And York will let it go out of bounds. It'll go back to the Dragons. York will work it up. Now some full court pressure by the Cavaliers. Jennings kicks it up to Riley. Riley back over to Jennings. Jennings to Riley. Riley in front court. Riley going to drive down. Takes it all the way to the rack. No good. Rebound on the floor. Come on, Riley throws it out to Headings. Headings tried to get into Bilbrey too hard. Bilbrey couldn't hang on to it, and Monette will come out with it. Monette with the ball. Monette down low to Oakley. Oakley back up to Monette. Monette with the ball. York still up by 6. Now steal by Nick Smith. Over to Bilbrey. Bilbrey's got a step. Bilbrey going to take it hard to the rack and score. The Bryson Bilbrey taking it strong to the rack for 2 more, and York up by 8. 41-33 Dragons, under 2 minutes to go here in quarter number 3. It's Reeves back out front now to Hurd. Hurd going to drive, floater, no good. Rebound Nick Smith. Smith with the board. Here come the Dragons with 97 seconds left to go in the quarter. Get up to Cooper. Cooper with the ball. Cooper going to take the three. No good. Rebound Headings back to Jennings. Jennings up blocked. Taken away by Gilliam. Gilliam on the run. Gilliam trying to go coast to coast. Offensive foul. Great play by Nick Smith. Gilliam a little bit out of control. Ran into Nick Smith. Picks up the personal. And York gets it back with 81 seconds to go here in quarter number 3. York with the basketball and the lead. Nick Smith going to bring it into front court, walk it up. 70 seconds left to go. Bird getting ready to check in for the Dragons. They'll give it over to Bilbrey. Bilbrey down low to Cooper. Back to Bilbrey. Bilbrey the little jumper. Good. Bryson Bilbrey with 2 more. He's got 6 on the night. And the Dragons have a lead now of 10 as first double-digit lead by either team. Ball goes over to Reeves. Reeves off to Monette. Monette didn't take the jumper that time. Leaves it for Gilliam. Gilliam trying to drive, has knocked away. Gets it out to Hurd. Hurd for a 3 in and out, no good. Rebound John Headings. And York with the basketball and the lead going to go for the last shot of the quarter. Down to 25 seconds. York gets across the timeline. It'll be Nick Smith out front. Gilliam come out and check him. Gilliam, Smith. They'll double team him. Gets over to Bilbrey. Bilbrey with the ball. Bilbrey works it back out. Tries to get it down. It's going to be kicked by Gilliam. And so with 9.6 seconds to go in the quarter, it'll be Bird checking in for Cooper. Zach will check in again. York to work it in. Bilbrey will trigger it. Bilbrey gives it into Jennings. Jennings with the basketball. Jacob over now to Headings. Headings with the ball. Down to 3 seconds. Headings on the baseline. Jumper, no good. And that's the end of the third quarter. End of 3. It's York 43. Cookeville 33. Back in 60.
This year, maybe more than ever before, Hall Family Pharmacy wants to encourage you to shop locally. Your local small businesses need your support. The Hall Family Pharmacy Holiday Open House will be at both our Jamestown and Clarkrange locations on Friday, November 27th from 8 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. and on Saturday, November 28th in Jamestown from 8 to 4. We will have fresh Ralph's Donuts, cookies and hot cocoa, and more, plus tons of shop small deals that you won't want to miss. So mark your calendar for the Hall Family Pharmacy Holiday Open House on Black Friday and Shop Small Saturday.
Final frame of this one, folks, and York with the lead to start this final frame by 10. York outscored Cookeville 15-5 in that last quarter. So York now with a chance as Cookeville will get the ball to start the quarter. They'll work it in. It'll be Hurd into Ayers. Ayers with the basketball. You got Hurd, Ayers, Gilliam, Oakley, and also down underneath is Reeves. Gilliam or Ayers with the basketball, gives it over to Hurd. Hurd will fire for a three. That one's short. Rebound is Bilbrey. Bilbrey goes to the floor, gets it over to Cooper. Good hustle by Bryson. You've got Cooper, Bilbrey, Jennings. Now as Cooper drives, he goes off the glass, no good. Gets his own rebound, goes back up and draws the foul. Good drive by Cooper. And that one's going to go against Hurd. Josh Hurd on the brink of extinction in this one as he picks up his fourth personal. Hurd on the floor got the foul. Cooper's first one, no good. Raleigh. And we had number 10 come in the game. That is Oakley. Second one by Cooper is good. Raleigh hits 1 out of 2. Back the other way now. Driving in is Colin Gilliam, and he's going to be fouled. Looked like a good block from our vantage point. But they're going to whistle it against the Dragons. They said number 11. Now I guess not sure who they called that one on for York. I guess it's going to be Bryson Bilbrey picking up his third as Gilliam knocks the front end of it down. Has one more. Good. Hits both ends of it. We got a timeout called by Cookeville. Timeout on the floor. 7:21 to go. York on top by 9. Like a great sports team needs a great captain to lead them, a county needs a great executive to move it forward. And Fentress County has it in Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy believes in this county and its endless possibilities. So for great sports and a great county, be like County Executive Jimmy Johnson and back Fentress County all the way. So the York Dragons have a 9-point lead with 7:21 left to go in the ball game in regulation. York trailed most of the first half but fought their way back and have a lead now of 9 and the basketball. When we get back underway, some full court pressure coming up from the Cavaliers as Lefevue check back in for Bilbrey. Lefevue going to work it in, gets it into Cooper. Cooper with the ball, gives it up to Jennings. Jennings holds up, gives it over to Lefevue. Lefevue cross to Cooper. Riley down the corner to Nick Smith. He'll drive. Short jumper, good. St. Nick delivers again, and the Dragons go up by 11. In the front court, this is the biggest lead of the night for the Dragons. They'll work it over this time to Reeves. Reeves out front to Ayers. Ayers going to drive in, gives it off to Reeves.
Reeves looking to drive. Drives the lane, kicks it over to Oakley. Oakley will take it up strong. No good. Rebound to Gilliam. Back up and going. Colin Gilliam gets the follow-up. That's a 9-point game. Lefeview with the ball now, going to be double teamed, and Lefeview trying to call timeout, and they're going to call a jump ball. So Cookeville will get the ball back on the alternating possession. And I think, no, it should be York. So I start to say Cookeville got the ball to start the quarter, so York gets it on the alternating possession. And York will work it in. Lefeview with the basketball, trying to work it in. Throws it in to Cooper, knocked away, stolen with the basketball. Out front is number 10, Oakley. That is Bennett Oakley. Gives it up to Reeves. Reeves gives it off to the other Oakley. That is Wendell Oakley. Now to Gilliam, and Gilliam's going to be bumped. No shot, they say, before the shot, and that'll go against Lefeview. And 4 Miles, that's number 4 on him. He's on the brink of extinction. That'll bring Bilbrey off the bench. So Bryson will check in now for Lefeview. As Bryson checks in for Miles, it'll be Cookeville basketball. They'll work it in underneath. Getting open and missing the shot was Oakley. Rebound, Big John Headings. Gives it over to Smith, and Smith will bring it up this time. Nick with the ball, splits the defenders, has it stripped and stolen though. Gilliam with the steal. Cookeville with the basketball. Front court, they'll fire up the three. No good. Rebound Jennings. York needs to slow it down, take their time. They'll work it up to Cooper. Full court pressure. Now up to Bilbrey, knocked away. Bad passes. Oakley steps in front, over to Gilliam for a three. No good. It goes over the backboard. York lucky that Cookeville's having trouble shooting the ball. Hurd going to come back in. Cookeville going to be back in for them will be Hurd, and we got a timeout called by Coach Roy Whited and the York Dragons as we've got 5:48 to go. York on top by 9.
The Gary Maxwell Insurance Office offering area insurance is located at 300 West Central Avenue in Jamestown. Get a free quote for your home, auto, life, or business with no obligation to buy. Call 879-1251. Shane Beatty, Katie Cooper, Tammy Robbins, and Brad Raines agents, along with Jeff Robbins, manager, will be happy to assist you. That's Gary Maxwell Insurance, located 300 West Central Avenue with locations in Livingston, Cookeville, and Gainsboro.
At MetaThrift Pharmacy, we have been here for you for 77 years. Why? Because we focus on one thing, pharmacy. Our pharmacy services include once-monthly medication pickup, MedPack strip packaging, drive-through window, free delivery, vaccinations, and one-on-one personal service.
And back to action. York with the basketball. Working it up. Nick Smith. Got it over to Bilbrey. Stolen away. Now Hurd going to lay it up and in. Hurd with 2 more. And we're back to a 7-point ball game. York with the basketball. Big John Headings going to bring it up for him. John, the ball handler, gets it over this time to Smith. 46-39. Smith goes inside to Cooper. Cooper up and good. Rickett Riley with 2 more. And the Dragons go back up by 9. Back the other way, firing up Gilliam. No good. Rebound, Nick Smith. Nick with the board. Here come the Dragons. Nick with the ball. Long pass up to Bilbrey. Bilbrey with it. Bilbrey looking for somebody to cut. Now gives it over to Smith. Nick with the ball. Drives down, gives it out to Cooper. And the offensive foul on Smith. Smith couldn't stop his momentum, so Nick crashed into Hurd. And that was risky for Hurd. That could have easily been his 5th. As now it's going to be Cookeville with the basketball. Just under 5 minutes to go here in the ball game in regulation. 9-point York lead. Ayers with the ball. Gives it over to Gilliam, out to Hurd. Hurd for a 3. He's good. Josh Hurd, the freshman, knocks down another 3. And we're back to a 6-point ball game, 2 possessions. York with the ball. They'll work it up to Nick Smith. Smith going to drive, dumps it off to Cooper. Can't handle the pass. Picked up, though, by Headings. Big John in trouble. Now dribbles out of it. There's some fancy ball handling by Big John Headings as he kicks it down the corner to Jennings. Off to Cooper. Cooper, the reverse. Score! Wreck-It Riley with a nice move, and the Dragons go back up by 8. Back the other way, fire now is Gilliam for 3. No good. Rebound, Headings. Headings with the board. Here come the Dragons. York in the front court. Nick Smith double-teamed him. We're going to have a foul, I believe, on Gilliam. Gilliam picks up foul number 3. York not in the bonus yet. That's only the, well, now York is in the bonus. That is the 17th foul on the Cavaliers. So Nick Smith will go to the line. Nick will have a chance here to push York's back to a double-digit lead if he can knock them down here. St. Nick delivers. Oh, it's a holiday time, folks. That's when St. Nick always delivers. As he knocks the front down, he'll have one more. Second one, Cup. And we got timeout called. Timeout on the floor. 3:56 to go. York on top by 10.
State Representative John Mark Wendell is happy to be a supporter of the Fentress County sports programs. Participating in sports enables our young people to learn responsibility, teamwork, and sportsmanship, as well as promoting physical fitness. Also, John Mark Wendell is grateful for the opportunity to serve as your state representative and encourages you to contact him or his staff anytime that he can be of assistance. The very best to the Fentress County sports teams for a successful season is the message from State Representative John Mark Wendell.
3:56 left to go in this one. York on top now by 10. Cookeville may cut it to 6, but York now back up by 10. As the Cavaliers work it up, it'll be Hurd with the basketball. Really surprised they've not put Monette back in. Monette was red hot in that first half, but has not played much here in the second. Now firing out of the corner. Gilliam, no good. That was on line, just a little short. Rebound Headings. Headings over to Cooper, and Cooper has it knocked off of him out of bounds. Good hands by Gilliam. It'll be Cookeville basketball to work in. They'll look to lob it in. They'll bring it in this time to Hurd. Hurd going to drive. He puts up the floater good. This young man's going to be an exceptional player. Now long pass up to Bryson Bilbrey. Too high, too hard. York turns it over. Back will come the Cavaliers now. A chance to cut this back to a 2-possession ball game. They'll work it into Ayers. Ayers with the basketball. Ayers works it up, drives in the front court, takes it left side. Ayers with the basketball, back out front now to Reeves. Reeves going to drive, and Reeves going to be called for the offensive foul. Lucas Reeves called for the charge. And York gets it right back. Bilbrey to bring it in. Bilbrey going to work it. Looking for some help, kicks it into Headings. Headings off to Smith. Smith in the front court. Smith down the lane. Drives in, kicks it out, and they're going to call him for the walk. Smith took it down in the lane and turns it over. And back the other way now will come Cookeville. Cookeville with the ball. Ayers down quickly to Gilliam. Gilliam with the basketball. Gilliam looking to drive, dumps it low to Oakley. Oakley back to Gilliam. Gilliam going to drive the baseline, cut off, gets back into Oakley, who puts it up and in. Oakley posting up underneath, has his 10th of the ball game. Ball comes into Jennings. Jennings with the basketball. Jacob going to bring it up. Jacob got picked off, now stolen by Cookeville. Down quickly, wide open. Gilliam for another layup. York another turnover. That's back to a 4-point ball game. Headings with the basketball. Headings looking, picks up his dribble. Tried to bounce it off a player's leg, but Bilbrey comes up with it. And Bilbrey's going to be, we're going to have a timeout. Timeout on the floor, 2:23 to go, folks. We got a 4-point ball game.
When it comes to watching sports, there's no telling what you'll hear.
No!
But when you order Pizza Hut for the game, you know exactly what you'll hear.
What the? Oh, that looks fantastic.
Your favorite pizza.
Ooh.
Those awesome wings.
What?
Plus sides and desserts.
Yeah.
All waiting at pizzahut.com. So order now, because no one out-pizzas the Hut.
Huh. What game?
Product availability, prices, participation, delivery areas, and charges and minimum purchase required for delivery may vary. Delivery charge is not a driver tip.
2:23 left to go in this one, and York with a very slim lead of 4 now as the Cavaliers have come storming back, and York will come back with Lefeview in the ball game replacing Jennings. So it will be Miles Lefeview to work it in. Miles had to sit down earlier when he picked up his 4th personal. Now he's back in the ball game. Looking to work it and gives it in to Nick Smith. Nick with the ball. Working it out front. York could let some air out, but now they'll give it over to Headings. Headings back up to Smith. Smith trying to work down. Smith going to be fouled. And that's on Hurd. Hurd's done. Hurd's going to be done. Hurd's going to foul out of the ball game. That's going to be a big call there as Hurd picks up his 5th. Hurd gets the foul and he's out of the game, and he ends up with 10 on the night. Monette will re-enter the lineup. So Hurd fouls out with 2:10 left to go, and that sends Nick Smith to the line. First one good. He hits the front of the 1-1. Nick will have one more. He makes it a 5-point game, can make it 6 with this one, 2:10 to play. Back of the line, Smith second, good. Nick nothing but the bottom of the cup, and it's 54-48. Back the other way, Ayers going to drive, and we're going to have a bump and foul, and that one's going to go against Nick Smith. That may have been your makeup call right there, folks, because that one was really picky. 2:05 left to go. That's the 5th team foul on York. They still got one to give before they go into the bonus. And now Ayers going to have to chuck it deep. And Ayers going to be fouled by Bilbrey. Now they don't have one to give as Bilbrey tried to go over the steal, crashed into Ayers, and it'll be 16 fouls on the Dragons. So the next one puts the Cavaliers in the bonus with 2:04 to go in the game. They'll work it into Reeves. Reeves with the basketball. Reeves off to Monette. Monette for 3, and that's what I'm saying, folks. I'm not sure why he wasn't in the ball game. Monette had the hot hand in that first half, but set out most of the second, and now he's cut it to a 3-point game with $1:55 to play.
Quality workmanship and exceptional customer service have defined Southeastern Drywall and Construction of Jamestown. From custom-built homes, residential construction, remodeling to commercial construction, Southeastern Drywall and Construction is dedicated to providing the best quality at reasonable prices. We're also looking for good carpenters. Call Southeastern Drywall and Construction at 931-267-5435, a proud supporter of sports and education in our area.
This is David Price, your Twin Lakes Business Solutions Consultant. Twin Lakes is thankful this holiday season for all our customers and our great communities. May the spirit of the holidays bring you and your family hope, peace, and happiness all season long. Twin Lakes offices will be closed on December 24th and 25th. To learn more about what Twin Lakes can do for you, your family, or your business, visit us online at twinlakes.net. From our Twin Lakes family to yours, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
York with the basketball. They'll work it into Bilbrey. Bilbrey back to Lefeview. Miles going to bring it up. Miles almost has stripped from behind. Loose down. It goes out of bounds. It'll go off of York. Cookeville with a chance now to tie it up with a 3-ball. And they're going to bring Monette back in. Now, Monette, I'm not sure. They must have him for 4 fouls. I did not see him pick up his 4th. But he must have 4 fouls because he's been setting out an awful lot this second half. And he had the red-hot hand in that first half. They'll give it out to Ayers. Ayers looking to tie. Now will drive in the lane. Looks for help. Gives it out to Gilliam. Gilliam over to Monette. Now off to Reeves. Reeves going to drive down. Reeves takes it baseline, sends it back out to Gilliam. Gilliam going to drive all the way to Rack, puts it up, no good, but he's fouled by Riley Cooper. And I've got Riley, that's his first of the night, so that'll send to the line Gilliam. Gilliam will step to the line with $1:32 left to go and a 3-point ball game. Can cut this to 1. First one good. He'll have one more coming into the game now. Number 3 into the ball game. And I'm looking, I don't have a number 3 on my roster, so we'll have to see who number 3 is. Second one is good. Gilliam hits both ends of it. It's a 1-point game. Now York loses the ball again. Nick Smith can't handle the pass. And the Cavaliers a chance to take the lead. York struggling to get the ball up against his full court pressure. As it will be Ayers to put it into play. Ayers looking long pass up now to Reeves. Reeves with the basketball. And evidently they did not start the clock or something, as now the official saying they didn't start the clock, so it will be to bring it in Reeves. Reeves works it into Ayers. Ayers with the basketball, gives it over to Gilliam. 1:20 left to go in regulation. Gilliam with the basketball, looking to drive, kicks it out to Oakley. Oakley actually double dribble, but no call on that one. It's picked up by Gilliam. Gilliam going to drive in. Gilliam kicks it over to Monette, and Monette gives the lead back to Cookeville with 1:04 to go in the game. York will work it in. Oh, stolen away. Reeves steals it, and Reeves is going to be fouled. No, it's going to be a timeout. And I'm not sure what Reeves is going to be, or they're going to call a timeout. And Cookeville may not have had any timeouts left. Full timeout. They say Cookeville gets a full timeout, so we'll be back with 58 seconds to go. Cookeville leads it 55-54.
Confidence, the one word you have to have when you choose a pharmacy. And Clark Range Drug Center has worked hard to earn yours. Whether filling a prescription or giving advice on non-prescription medicine or health and beauty aids, Clark Range Drug Center is the place to go for expert advice. Clark Range Drug Center, always earning your confidence.
Whether you're competing on the athletic field or working hard in the classroom, remember you have the support of First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. We're behind you 100% of the way. Good luck to all the area teams. Play tough and play fair. And remember, when it comes to helping you with your banking needs, we're First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And now over and over, it's First Volunteer for you.
Well, the Cavaliers have the ball back. They just got the lead, and then a turnover on the inbounds play, and York has trails by 1 now, and they've got to get on whoever. As out front with the basketball is Reeves. York may have to eventually go for the foul. Now Reeves going to drive in, takes in, tries to kick it out, does to Monette. Back over to Ayers. Ayers with the basketball. Ayers working out front, guarded by Nick Smith. Working out front, spins around, gets away from the defense. Kicks it off to Oakley. Oakley will back it out. Give it over to Reeves, back to Oakley. Oakley going to drive down. He's going to be bumped by Riley Cooper, who picks up his second personal. And Oakley will go to the line for a 1-and-1. 29 ticks left to go in regulation. Coming back in number 3. And like I said, I don't have a 3 on my roster. I'm looking down here. I don't have a number 3, so we'll just have to figure out who that is later. As for Cookeville. Free throw by Oakley, good. Oakley knocked down the free throw. He'll have one more. Wendell Oakley gives his team a 2-point lead. Oakley going to step back to the charity stripe. Second one up, second one good. hits both ends of it. It's a 3-point lead now for the Cavaliers. And we're going to have a foul on Cookeville before the ball was brought in, and that's going to go against number 3. That'll be his first, and I did not hear what they said his name was. I'm going to just, I don't want to even try to guess at it, as at the line is Nick Smith. Nick can cut this back to a 1-point game. First one good. St. Nick trying to make this a 1-point ball game. York struggling against the full court pressure, just not able to handle the ball. Second one good. It's a 1-point game, as with it now Ayers. Ayers with the basketball, trying to work it up. Ayers gets it up in the front court to Oakley. Oakley off to Reeves. Reeves with the basketball. Reeves sends it over down wide open. Oakley for the layup. Good. 13 seconds. York got to bring it. Smith with the ball. Smith in the front court. Smith get off to Headings. Headings going to have to put it up. 5 seconds. Headings a 3. No good. Rebound tipped out of bounds. York basketball. 1.7 seconds to go. And York has the ball, and we got a timeout with 1.7 to go. It's a 3-point Cookeville lead.
Pumpkin kisses and harvest wishes that you have a comfortable fall season. Ensure your comfort this year by getting your fall maintenance schedule with Condition Heating and Cooling. When you sign up for a year maintenance plan with us, you'll earn rewards with our new Eco Platinum Rewards program. We want all our customers to know how much we appreciate them by giving back something for their loyalty. Gain credit dollars each year you renew, along with some free items along the way. Hurry and book your spot today. Call Condition Heating and Cooling for more information to schedule your maintenance.
Back here at Cookeville High School, 1.7 seconds to go. It's just catch and shoot time right now, folks, for the Dragons. Whoever gets the ball has got to launch it. And the Dragons got 1.7 to try to tie it up, as they need a 3 just to tie the game, send it into overtime. It'll be Bilbrey to trigger it. Bryson going to work it in. York needs a 3 ball. They'll kick it to Big John. He'll fire for 3. No good. That's your ball game. York comes up short here tonight. Your final 59-56. Cookeville takes this one from York. We'll be back in a few minutes with the Smart Game postgame show in a few.
Ventures Farmers Co-op, a proud supporter of York Dragon and Clark Range Buffalo basketball. Co-op, in business since 1945, knows teamwork is important for success. From the first game to the last, work hard, play hard. It's a team effort. Have a safe and successful season from the folks at Ventures Farmers Co-op, located just 2 miles south of Jamestown, serving this area with quality products for farm, home, lawn, and garden.
The Gary Maxwell Insurance Office, offering area insurance, is located at 300 West Central Avenue in Jamestown. Get a free quote for your home, auto, life, or business with no obligation to buy. Call 879-1251. Shane Beatty, Katie Cooper, Tammy Robbins, and Brad Rains, agents, along with Jeff Robbins, manager, will be happy to assist you. That's Gary Maxwell Insurance, located 300 West Central Avenue, with locations in Livingston, Cookeville, and Gainsboro.
Like a great sports team needs a great captain to lead them, a county needs a great executive to move it forward, and Fentress County has it in Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy believes in this county and its endless possibilities. So for great sports and a great county, be like County Executive Jimmy Johnson and back Fentress County all the way.
And back here where York comes up short here tonight by a final of 59-56. Swept tonight by Cookeville as they lose both contests here tonight. Welcome to the Smart Bank post-game show. Time now for a break from Smart Bank, and then we'll be back to take a look at this one right after this.
At Smart Bank, we believe in developing relationships that last by working with you one loan, one customer at a time. We believe in reinvesting local dollars back into the community to help create local jobs. Local reinvestment helps small businesses grow and helps families finance major purchases and build financial security. Smart Bank believes in supporting education and local sporting events that benefit the next generation. At Smart Bank, we believe in delivering more than you think is possible. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here on the Smart Bank postgame show, let's take a look at the scoring from this one tonight as York was paced by Nick Smith with 20, 14 for Riley Cooper, 7 in the game for John Headings, 2 for Jacob Jennings, 6 for Bryson Bilbrey, 4 in the game for Zach Bird, and 3 for Miles Lefew as York had the lead in midway in the fourth quarter, had a 10-point lead and 11-point lead at one time, just could not hang on as the pressure from Cookeville caused a lot of turnovers and a lot of easy baskets for the Cavaliers. Scoring for Cookeville, they were led by Trey Monette with 16 points, 10 for Josh Hurd, 12 for Colin Gillum, 3 in the game for Colin Ayers, and 4 in the game for Lucas Reeves, 12 for Wendell Oakley, including that big one that gave them a 3-point lead late in the game. So York falls tonight to a Cookeville Cavalier team as York falls to 1-3 on the year. Cookeville moves to 3-1 on the season. Don't go away. We'll be back to take a look at both these games and give you some perspective on what's coming up for us right after the break.
Here at Smart Bank, we promise that when you choose to bank with us, you are choosing to manage and protect your assets in the smartest way possible. We understand you depend on your personal checking account for everyday life. That's why every new personal checking account includes a free debit card, free online banking and bill pay, free mobile banking, free e-statements with online check images, up to 10 surcharge-free ATM transactions per month, and more. At Smart Bank, we believe in delivering more than you think is possible. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here on the Smart Bank postgame show as York swept tonight by Cookeville in the girls' game. The Lady Dragons losing 73-42 as Haley Johnson led the Lady Dragons with a dozen in that one. And it was Cookeville being paced by Olivia Shipman with 20. She had 18 in the first half. She had 6 threes in a row, folks. She was blistering it early. And York boys then fall in the nightcap by a final of 59-56. Now, coming up for us this next week, we will be, it'll be a week from tonight, we'll be back in action. I'll be down at Clay County to bring you the Clark Range Clay County game. We'll have that on WDEB and our Facebook page as well. Also, York will be hosting DeKalb County. Gary Hall will have the call of that one. He'll have that one on our Facebook page as well, as we'll be streaming that one live as well. And let's see, this Friday and Saturday, the York Dragons, or not the York Dragons, but the Pekin County Bobcats and Lady Bobcats hosting their Thanksgiving Classic as they're both playing Smith County on Friday night. On Saturday night, Pekin County boys play Macon County. The girls are going to be playing Cumberland County. So we're going to have that on CPTV, and hopefully we'll have that on our Facebook Live page as well. We're waiting to get the some work done by Twin Lakes, and if they got that finished, we'll hopefully have those on this Friday night. We're going to take one final break, and then we'll be back to wrap things up here in just a moment. Don't go anywhere.
At Smart Bank, we believe in developing relationships that last by working with you one loan, one customer at a time. We believe in reinvesting local dollars back into the community to help create local jobs. Local reinvestment helps small businesses grow and helps families finance major purchases and build financial security. Smart Bank believes in supporting education and local sporting events that benefit the next generation. At Smart Bank, we believe in delivering more than you think is possible. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And thanks for joining us for the Smart Bank postgame show. It's time now for our Player of the Game, brought to you by Hall's Family Pharmacy and All Sports and Outdoors. We'll be back with that in a moment.
Hello, this is Philip Hall with Hall Family Pharmacy and Hall Sports and Outdoors. We are proud to sponsor this broadcast Player of the Game. Be a part of the winning team. Hall's is proud to be this area's #1 pharmacy, and now you may visit our expansion in downtown Jamestown for all things sports and outdoors and a complete line of sports medicine equipment.
And it's time now for our Hall's Family Pharmacy and Hall Sports and Outdoor Player of the Game. In the girls' game, we're going to go with Sage Smith. Sage had a good ball game tonight. Ended up with 10 points. Handled the ball well, did some good things tonight. So we're going to go with Sage as our player of the game tonight. Congratulations to her, the junior. And in the boys' game, we got to go with St. Nick. He picked up 20 tonight. He's our player of the game for the York Dragons in a losing effort where they fell 59-56. Don't think we're going to get a chance to talk with Coach Roy Whited tonight, so we're going to wrap it up from here tonight. I want to thank our sponsors for our live broadcast. They are Fentress County Executive Jimmy Johnson, State Representative John Mark Wendell, Hall Sports and Outdoors, First Volunteer Bank, Gary Maxwell Insurance, Fentress Farmers Co-op, Clark Range Drug Center, Medford Pharmacy, Conditioned Heating and Cooling, Twin Lakes, Pizza Hut, Southeast Drywall and Construction, and the Sweet Peach Boutique. And also to our halftime stats brought to you by Showtime Ford. I want to thank State Senator Ken Yeager and State Representative Kelly Keesling for their support of York basketball. And, of course, our pre- and post-game shows brought to you by Smart Bank in Jamestown. Well, York drops 2 tonight. They fall to the Cookeville Cavaliers and Lady Cavaliers. They get swept here tonight. Now, our next broadcast will be, as I said, Tuesday will be my next one. I'll be down at Clay County with the Clark Range Buffaloes and Lady Buffaloes. Gary Hall will have the call of the York-DeKalb County game on our Facebook page. We'll be streaming that live as well. And, of course, don't forget coming up coming up Friday and Saturday. Keep wanting to say Thursday. Friday and Saturday, it's the Amanette Eagle People's Bank Thanksgiving Classic down at Pickett County. The Bobcats and Lady Bobcats going to be hosting that, and we'll have that on CPTV as well as we will have it on our Facebook page as well, streaming that live on Friday and Saturday night. Until we get back, folks, for me, that'll be next Tuesday. Have a great holiday. Have a happy holiday. I want to thank Trixie on camera 1, and we're going to wrap it up. Trixie's going to have a good holiday. As we want to wish everybody a very happy Thanksgiving, and see you at the game.